now for tonight's lineups. For the Westborough Rangers. Center, number 30, senior Jack Lentini. At forward, number 13, senior Dominic Casparillo. At guard, number 22, senior Matt Doherty, captain. At guard, number 14, senior Captain Mike Doherty. And at guard, number 23, senior and captain Jake Hughes. Coaches for the Westborough Rangers are Brian Willer and Chris Simoneau. And now for your hometown, Hopkins and Hillers. At guard, number 3, junior Stephen Maffiori. At guard, number 10, junior Thomas Ambrosoni. At guard, number 14, senior Ryan Kester. At forward, number 24, senior Captain Brendan Kelly. And at forward, number 25, senior McCallum Lind. The Hillers are coached by Tom Keene, Chris Banks, Jay Golden, and Mark Sanborn. Now, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody.
Go Hillers!
Well, good. Let me start again. Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Spector here with Chuck Joseph. Friday night of the holiday week with a Hopkinton Hiller boys basketball team, 2-1 record versus the Westborough Rangers at 3-1. And Chuck, hope you had a nice holiday. And
thanks.
I think we've done a lot of games, but I think this is our first one together.
I think it's the first one we're here.
Yep.
Yeah,
hope it goes well.
It'll go fine, I'm sure. It's always fun when it's high school basketball at the Hillers gym, and it's the first time I'm getting a look at both teams this year, and I think it's the first time for you as well. So
yes,
it'll be really interesting to see how the coaches match up, what their strategies are, and how the play resumes.
Absolutely, and the Rangers, looking at their roster, they're starting 5 seniors, so. Off to a good start. A non-league game, but I'm guessing these kids know each other from the youth basketball days. And, look at them now, 5, 6, 7 years later.
Hillers come out in the zone right away, and the turnover quickly from Westborough.
Hillers with a 2-1 record, all league games, I believe, and this being a non-league game. Westborough bringing we were making an observation earlier, Chuck. There's a lot of height. Might be a little height differential here.
Well, Westborough doesn't look that big either. See, both teams, neither of them is real large in size.
Right.
This is Mattiori, Kester, outside, in and out on the three-pointer.
Let's take the charge. Number 14, Ryan Kester, taking one for the team. Had his feet planted. Excellent defense for your younger players who are watching. Ryan got his feet planted right in the lane and drew the offensive foul. So,
Rangers coming out with full court pressure. Hillers break it pretty easily. Kester bringing the ball up over to Ambrosoni. Three-pointer from the corner goes away.
Little foul on number 25, McCallum Lind, on for Hopkinton. Couldn't get himself to stop and kind of ran over the Westborough player, and he was even up the fouls at one apiece at the moment.
So the Hillers going 2-3 out of bounds. Little screen play in the middle. Nice play by the Westborough.
Well executed inbounds play, and Coach Keene questioning the defensive effort on that play.
Westborough running and jumping on Ambrosoni. He levels up, takes a three, and nails it.
Nice groove. Tom Ambrosoni with a nice stroke. A la James Harden from the other night.
Yeah, oh boy, that was painful, wasn't it?
Lefty at the top of the key. We'll hopefully see more of that tonight from him.
Oh, nice play by number 23 from Westborough. Corner jumper off the mark. Westborough hustles in, but Ambrosoni steals it. He's leading a break. Even numbers coming down.
Nice composed.
Kester squares up.
Brendan Kelly battling. Oh, nice play.
Hillers working off the glass.
Callum Lind over to Ambrosoni again. Got a piece.
Yep. Fouls on number 24. Brendan Kelly, senior. And Westborough have it out of bounds under the Hopkinton hoop.
Brendan Kelly has the ability, from my memory last year, he had some big games, and when he gets into his groove, he can be a tough matchup down low. It can really dominate. We'll see if that happens tonight.
Drive to the lane, no good. Westborough crashes the boards. Number 30 is there for the putback.
Jack Lentine.
Westborough up 4-3. So Westborough going man-to-man. Hillers going zone on the other end. Hopkins goes 1-4 with some motion off of it. They find Kester behind the three-point line, and he nails it. Ryan Kester. So the Hillers have 6 points on 2 threes.
Nice stroke by Ryan. He's capable of heating up as well. All ball.
Nice steal by the Hillers. Westborough going 1-3-1 against the Hopkins 2-3 zone.
Ambrosoni's got some good composure out there.
Yes, he does. He's a junior.
Tough shot.
Lind keeps it alive, finds Kester again. I think Kester nails another three. Ryan Kester with 2 3-pointers early on.
Feeling it.
Hillers take a 9-4 lead. Hillers staying in their 3-2 zone. That's where you want to go. High post against the 3-2.
Oh, nice. Steve Maffiori with a hand in there.
Yep. Little reach around, deflects the ball out of bounds. Westborough have it under their own hoop.
Scrappy guard, Steve Maffiori Jr. A lot of contact there.
I think that's the second foul on Lind, if I'm not mistaken. It is. So Lind picks up 2 quick ones.
We'll see if Coach Keene makes a move here.
4:40 to go here in the first quarter. And Jack Lentione is on the line. His brother also playing. Jack hits the first.
Actually, it's Michael Doherty, number 14.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Yep. Thanks, Steve.
Yep. You might have changed shirts on you, Chuck. I have no idea. That's happened. At least the list is in numerical order for us on the roster as opposed to alphabetical. That's happened, and that can be challenging.
He nails them both.
Great crowd here, Chuck, tonight.
Yeah, really good crowd.
Friday night. It's a good student section. Everybody's well behaved so far, but it's early, so we'll see how that goes.
Hillers going 1-4 again. Ambrosoni trying to find some penetration. Shuffled the feet. So turnover for the Hillers. Westborough has the ball down by 3.
Yeah, Hillers choosing not to do the full court press at the moment. At the girls' game last week, and the whole game they were pressing, and the boys can do that as well, but they've chosen not to do that at the moment.
So Drew Rankator comes in, replacing Lind.
And Brian Keith, a sophomore guard, in as well.
Ambrosoni finds Kester. He lines it up again. Nice break, 3-on-1. They've got numbers.
Nice shot.
Westborough on the pull-up. And the Hillers pushing it back up the court against the man pressure. Westborough will double out of the man.
Tough shot.
Left-handed shot. Westborough draws a foul against Rankatori.
Certainly created the contact. I guess the same player on Westborough, Michael Doherty, at the line again.
Yeah, he's a penetrator.
Yep.
He goes right for the hole.
He's got some hops, and he created the contact, but Rankator was in the air and drew the foul. Got Michael Puvakad Sr. coming in.
Yep.
His son Ethan graduated with my son, so I've known that family in town like you, Chuck, for been in town for a few years here.
Yeah, every once in a while you get a trailing brother.
Yeah. He's a nice player too, quick. You'll see that in a minute. Ooh, nice. Oh, too bad.
Yep. Nice play.
Nice play.
So Mike Doherty with 6 of the 7 of the Westborough 9 points.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's a foul on 31, I think. Ryan Keefe. Tried to be inconspicuous about it, but it was right in front of the ref, and he kind of didn't get away with that one.
They're not going to let you walk away with that one. So the Hillers have 5 team fouls early in the first quarter.
That'll come
back.
Got
to keep an eye on that.
Yep. 9-9, just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Quick whistle, number 11 whistled for Westborough. Quinn Donovan.
Quinn Donovan with his first foul.
Second team.
I've seen worse.
Oh, yeah, that was,
He had the palms up. What do you mean that was a foul? But,
yeah, watching too much TV.
Yep.
Fiore back in. Pushes the ball up. Hiller's running the down screen.
Ilan Rosen in center. Big kid. Got some contact there.
Nice job. Nice pass, nice shot.
Drew Rankator, Jr. forward. Nice use of his body. Created a nice shield. Oh, nice hustle.
Nice play. Fiore's going to take it himself. And he draws the foul. That's a second quick foul on Quinn Donovan.
Got some wheels. Steve Malfiore bringing the ball up. Good use of his body. Not a big kid, but used his body well and shielded the Westborough player on his back and drew the foul. Got 2 shots and hits the first one. I'd like to acknowledge the crew tonight, keeping us in line. Well, we're going to try anyway. We have director Tom Dings, Samantha Dings on graphics, and Mary Arnott, Bob Hamilton, and John Ritz are doing cameras tonight.
Wow.
So thank you all for keeping us in line here.
They do a great job. Nice release from number 22. Matt Doherty hits a 3.
That was from Westborough.
Yeah.
That was way out.
So this crew, I've worked with this crew now, gosh, going back 14 years, Steve.
Oh, wow.
With our fearless Mike Tarosian as our leader. The glue that keeps everything moving here.
Absolutely.
John Ritz has probably seen more games from the floor of this athletic center than any other person. Nice move. Ilan Rosen makes a strong move to the hoop.
Yeah, he's quite a big
yes, he is.
Big kid, taking up a lot of space and used his body beautifully there.
That's their scorer. So they haven't found Mike Doherty yet.
Well, he's got a little, not in addition to hitting 2 3-pointers, deep 3-pointers, stay on the floor here. He's got a little swagger after that last one, so
yes,
he's feeling it.
Yes,
not a good sign for the Hillers, but they got to address that.
Yeah, they've got to catch both Dohertys. Matt and Mike, both playing well, both seniors, I believe. Go up top to Matt Fiore. Westborough changes up to a zone, out of bounds. They stay in the zone.
Oh, nice move.
Great shot by Matt Fiore. Really nice play.
Under control, junior guard.
Hillers up by 2 with less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Non-league game. Nice move.
Dominic Caspariello.
It's a nice shot. Quick turnaround, decisive.
Oof.
Well, Fiore attempted another floater, just didn't go that time. Hillers back quickly on defense. Rangers will hold for the last shot with a tie game.
Just about 10 seconds left in the quarter. 17 apiece. Travel.
Yep. So 3 starters come back in. Kelly, Kester, and Ambrosoni.
See if the Hillers can get it.
3 seconds left.
Get a good shot, or a reasonably good shot, from half court.
So that wraps up the first quarter, Steve, and it's pretty good game. 17 points for each team, each side. A lot of balance shown, but the Hillers really have to get a handle on Mike Doherty as he's got the majority of scoring load for the Rangers.
Yeah, 17 apiece, and a pretty high scoring game. You know, the guys are shooting pretty good, and a few lapses on defense. Westborough had a couple of fast breaks, 3-on-1s. I'm sure Coach Keene will be talking about that right now. At the moment, we can listen to the cheerleaders for a minute.
I think one of the more noticeable things about the high school game over the past 5 years is the significant increase in the number of three-point shots that are taken. You know, it's mimicking the pro game, the college game, down to the high school game, and it's just become a staple of the game. Most of the numbers geeks are going to tell you that it's a percentage thing, you know, and but these young guys watch all the games on TV, and the coaches play the dribble drive game, and that's pretty much how it's going.
Yeah, there's mixed feelings about that, because you and I both, are products from a few years back, yesteryear with the Larry Bird era and such, and all those types of teams, not just even Showtime with the Lakers and those types of teams with a passing and working for a layup, pick and roll to the hoop. It's just a different game, like you say.
Jump ball. Ambrosoni doubled. Not sure he quite felt the pressure until it was too late. I love the three-point shot. I love the game. I think it opens up the paint.
You can use it as a tool to open up, like you say, create opportunities down low.
Yep. So Westborough now changing up. They were running a 1-3-1. Now they're running more baseline. Hillers come away with the rebound. Nice look. Kester.
Oh, nice spin.
Wow, I'm not sure that was a travel.
I think different refs have different characteristics and see things. It's just the way it is. And the Euro step is another part of the game.
Oh gosh, I still have I do have trouble with that one.
Sometimes like 3.5 steps and they let it go. Not these particular refs, but just in general. That's part of the. Oh, nice move.
Fiore fakes the drop pass, and then comes back with his own left-handed layup.
But this referee team is calling him tight so far.
Westborough miscue. Hillers jump in the passing lanes. So Westborough back to their man-to-man. I think they only played zone out of bounds.
Jump ball.
Yeah, Ryan he dribbled right into the double
Yeah.
team that time.
Mm-hmm.
The Hiller ball on the possession.
Was that a jump ball, I think? Is that what happened?
I think that's what it was,
Yep.
yeah. So the Hillers run an interesting lineup. Just trying to spread the court.
A 2-3 at the moment on defense for Westborough. Gotta get rid of it. 3 seconds. No go.
Yep. Hillers took a little too long getting into their offense. Ambrosoni might have had a medium range shot, but kicked it back out to Kester. Again, that's that power, that 3-point shooting.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of rely on it a little bit.
Yep.
And maybe with 5 seconds left, they should have launched it.
Nice turnaround. That was Matt Doherty. So the Doherty brothers are doing a number on Hopkinton here. Oh, nice. Oh.
Another. Just let the boys play, you know?
No, that was not a travel.
Yep.
He had dropped it off before. But call's a call.
Well, at least they're consistent.
Yeah, right. So the Hillers staying in that 2-3 zone. They're not really moving from it. Westborough trying to sneak somebody baseline.
That's got to be a foul. No foul. Unbelievable. Ooh.
Yeah, it just went off Kelly's foot.
Yep.
So Rangers have it under their own hoop.
Jake Hughes ran over Ambrosoni. No call. Ambrosoni made the steal, and the refs let him play there.
They're really sneaking this kid baseline. They're going to find him sooner or later.
Oh, nice. Good hustle.
Really nice save. Hillers recovered nicely.
Tough shot. Wow. Dominic Caspariello, if I'm pronouncing that, that's my second try. I think I've got it.
Hillers defended it well.
That's a heck of a shot by him. Bodies flying everywhere. Timeout.
Timeout by Westborough. He knew he probably was going to be a turnover there, so coach called the timeout quickly. So the Hillers struggling a little bit. Offensively, they seem to be driving into double team pressure last 2 or 3 times down. So they'll have to work on that in terms of trying to not get themselves caught up with the ball down low in the paint there.
Yep, in 21-19 Westborough, as compared to the first quarter, Chuck, 5:19, almost 3 minutes into the quarter. There's not a lot of scoring this quarter. Not quite as that's a little sloppier play, and a little less organized, and the shots aren't falling at the moment in the second quarter for either team. Both teams have 5 fouls. That's Hillers had 5 quick fouls, and they haven't had any since.
Yeah, it's really surprising that they've gone this long because you're staying out of the bonus. As long as you can do that, that's healthy.
Yep.
So we'll see here. It hasn't been a terrifically up-tempo game. They're taking the break when it's there, but they're not forcing it.
Right. Interesting what determines, or what Coach Keene decides to do in regards to full court pressure or not. And so far, he's chosen not to do that. Maybe they're just not able to contend. Maybe the senior leadership at Westborough, they're too risky for them.
Yeah, they may not be the right matchup for them. Hiller's staying pretty conservative in the 2-3. Westborough trying to slide that player behind the defense.
In and out.
That was halfway down. Here's Kester.
Wide open. Feeling it.
Got it.
Ambrosoni with a nice stroke from top of the key. Or was that Puvakad?
I think that was Puvakad.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Michael Puvakad with his first points of the night, I think.
Yes, it is. Boy, that's a nice stroke.
That's his third. Michael
Yes,
Doherty lighting it up here.
Complaining about getting fouled on it. Take the 3. Nice look. They got weak side with Kelly. They're missing him.
Oh, tough.
Yeah.
Wasn't there. Good idea, just wasn't enough space there. Ooh, that's got almost a walk.
Foul on Ambersoni, I believe.
24-22 Westborough, 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in the half.
Drew Rankatone and Ilan Rosen back into the game. Rosen played well earlier on. 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Oh, easy. That's the same shot they gave up first play of the game. It's a little simple screen down against the middle of the zone. Kester lines up a three. It's long. Doherty and Doherty.
Tough shot again.
Oh.
No box.
Boy, he's hurting them.
Caspariello.
6 points, 3 baskets.
He's hit some tough.
Okay, now we're seeing a little 1-2-2 half-court pressure. Coach Keene immediately calls a timeout. Hillers go down by 4. Coach Keene, a Westborough Ranger. Went to Westborough High School, yep.
Got a little extra special meaning for him tonight.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Go back against your hometown. You want to win that one for
I'm
sure. You know,
non-league or non-league. That's a big game for him and the Hillers. They, going 3-1 or 2-2. It's a kind of a important crossroads. Even early in the season, you want to stay above 500 and keep some momentum going.
And you also want to try to get your non-league games. If you can get a win out of your non-league games, that's always a plus because you know your league schedule. You know those teams fairly well. Although Hopkinton plays Westborough every year, so it's almost like a league game, but
yes.
not quite. And so this is a big game. The Hillers can go to 3-1 on this, or they can go to 2-2. So it's a challenge for them. It seems like two evenly matched teams. The Hillers came out a little stronger offensively than they're playing right now. They seem to have slacked back a little bit, got into a little bit of stagnancy, and have to keep moving without the ball.
No question about that. And another note, Chuck, is the Hillers have a unique schedule this year where they have their first home league game is like the middle of January. They have like 6 road games to start. So if they can kind of stay ahead of the curve and then finish the rest of the schedule on the latter half of the season, mostly with home games, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Wow. Really called a quick turnover there.
Nicholas Hines, senior forward, comes in and unfortunately had a quick travel there.
It looked like he just stepped into it, but the referee didn't see it that way. So Westborough in a classic 1-3-1 against a 2-3.
Oh, nice hands.
Good hands by Rosen.
Under control. Ambersoni using his body nicely.
Got a little nudge from behind there.
Yep. Oh, nice. Good hustle, man.
So the Rangers get the ball up by 4 with 2:48 to go in a closely contested game here.
This one's I don't have a crystal ball, but the way it's looking is going to be, I don't see any team. Ooh.
Wow.
So, that he has that signal, this Michael Doherty. That's his 4th three-pointer, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
And he's got this little swagger thing after he hits the three. They can't make the Hillers feel too good about that. It's a little bit of whatever it is.
You wonder if Coach Keene's gonna, he's been known in the past to come out and box in 1, diamond in 1, triangle in 2. He'll throw some junk defenses out there to take the outside advantage away from Doherty because he's burning them right now.
Right.
Hillers down by 7. Biggest lead of the night for Westborough. Westborough's sitting in it's almost a 1-2-2 zone now. They're not following cutters through. That's a nice pass.
Not too bad.
Hillers turn it over, and here comes Westborough.
That's offense.
Yeah, that's his second offensive.
Ran him over.
Yep.
Talk about taking one for the team.
Oh boy, yeah, that one hurt.
That was a full body contact, and Jake Hughes getting his money's worth up for that foul.
So Keefe into the game. Keefe with Ambersoni against the 1-2-2. You'll always look to the middle on this.
Looking for a trap.
Got to help him. Nice job.
Nice play.
That's a real strong move. Like Rosen in around the basket. Rosen in. Hiller's got a 2-on-1 here.
Under control. That's got to be an offensive hit.
Yeah.
Lost,
Well, forcing it a bit.
Yep.
You had
a 3-on-2 kind of thing could have done.
Jack Hughes had hustled back tremendously for Westborough and took what looked like a 2-on-1 and made it a 2-on-2.
Yep. Easy for us to say it from up here, but.
Oh yeah, it's always it's easy as anything when you're up here. Westborough goes baseline.
The odds, it looked like a travel.
It sure did.
Yeah. Little hop. Referee let that go. Nice block.
Boy, Rosen's playing well.
Definitely having an impact, Chuck.
Keefe lets it fly from the corner and nails it.
Nice release.
Brian Keefe, big three-pointer. Hillers needed that one.
That's a foul.
Yeah. Right read by Ambrosoni, but a half a second late. You got to drop down a little bit earlier on that.
I don't know if that's his second foul. Nobody has 3.
Nope,
quite yet.
But
that was Ambrosoni.
Kelly and Kester back in. So Coach Keene doing a little platooning here.
Just under a minute left, 29-25 Westborough. Low-scoring second quarter after a fairly good, high-scoring first quarter. Feeling it.
Kelly tracked it down, does a nice job. Wow. That was a long baseline pass. That went baseline right across the full court. He'll stack it up. Trying to run Kester off for a shot. Westborough got up in his grill, though. Here's
25
Doherty.
seconds.
Doherty's going to let one go. This one's just mark the 2 Dohertys.
He's looking for it already.
Yeah, just mark the 2 Dohertys.
Yep. Going to let the clock run down. He's going to launch it, Chuck. That's what I think. Oh.
Well, yeah, they're up by 4.
Yep.
There it is. Down and out.
Not too bad.
Wow. Good first half, Steve.
Yeah, that
29-25. Hillers down by 4, but a well-contested game.
Yeah, well, very entertaining. Great crowd here, and a lot of positive energy here in the building. The Athletic Center always have some great games here, and these are 2 rival towns, even though they're not in the same league. They certainly
they're rivals.
Yeah. Certainly looking forward to the next half, and we'll just listen to the cheerleaders one more time here. And we're going to take a short break with a score at the half. 29-25, Westborough over Hopkinton. Chuck Joseph and Steve Spector. We'll be back for the second half shortly. Thanks.
My name is Kurt. My name is Nina.
I'm Haley. Hi, my name is Jake. We're the Hiller volleyball team.
My name is Emma. My name is May. My name is Shelby. My name is Sophie.
We're Alma Gal, and we love HCAM.
We love HCAM.
And I volunteer for HCAM TV.
And I watch HCAM TV.
And I love HCAM TV.
And I love HCAM TV.
We love HCAM TV. Woo!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here with Chuck Joseph, Steve Spector here. And it is halftime, Westborough versus Hopkinton at the Athletic Center here at Hopkinton High School. And the Westborough Rangers are have a 4-point lead over the Hillers, 29-25. And we're about to start the second half. And Chuck, as we said earlier, a higher scoring first quarter. Things kind of leveled off in the second quarter.
Yep.
And, 17-17 after one, so Hillers were only 8 points in the second quarter. I'm sure Coach Keene addressed that in the halftime discussion.
Yeah, I think if you're Coach Keene, you've got to be looking at the Doherty brothers and saying, okay, we got to put a lid on these guys. They're killing us. It'll be interesting to see if Tom comes out, stays with the 2-3 zone. Both teams have been playing quarter court defense. Westborough showed a marginal 1-2-2 trap So tempo has been very methodical.
Yep.
There's your 1-3-1 again. He's shown he can hit that shot. Mafiori pushing it up. He's got Lind coming off the screen, attacking
Nice
the hoop,
finger
scoops
roll.
it from
Too
outside.
bad.
Doesn't get the roll. Westborough comes away. Hiller's staying in their 2-3 zone.
Oh,
There's
wide
the
open.
baseline. That's Lind's third foul, I believe.
Dominic Caspariello having a nice game.
He is.
He's like he's a nice wing player. He's got some nice moves underneath. That was a nice ball fake drawing McCollum Lind in no man's land, and quick third foul, as you said, Chuck. That's not good news.
Well, it's tough when you're playing a 2-3 zone when they're running a runner along the baseline. You always have to keep track of where he is because, a good passer will pick him up in the seam, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
It's
1 of 2.
So 30-25. Now we're showing a little pressure here. It's a little bit of a 1-2-2 to kind of help. You got to come and help. You can't. 10-second violation on the Hillers. They just were a little lackadaisical, didn't really attack it. And
yeah, that'll drive a coach crazy.
Well, yeah. There he is on the baseline again. That's that Dominic
Caspariello.
He's
got about 10 points or thereabouts, and he's got a nice stroke, and he's unfortunately gaining some confidence.
You don't want to dribble into the trap like that. That's a mistake.
I would call a timeout, Coach.
Yep. That's a tactical mistake. Against a 1-2-2, they're trying to lure you into that corner because obviously in boys basketball, once you come over half court, that's the out-of-bounds marker now. And they trapped him really well. And they took away and anticipated the pass. So the Hillers probably now, they just gave up 5 points. They want to just kind of settle down a little bit and say, how do we attack this where we can get an easy layup at the end of it? Because you've got your defense extended over half court. You want to have a baseline runner against this, but you got to have a big guy in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. And Westborough, different strategy coming out in the second half, whereas they didn't really press in the first half, and now this is the Hillers' sort of first experience dealing with the press, and they need to make some adjustments, and that was a good timeout by Coach Keene.
Absolutely. He saw it, knew right away, okay, we got to settle down here and come up with our schematic, make sure everybody's on the same page. So the Hillers come out down by 9 now early in the third quarter.
And it'll be interesting to see if the Hillers do implement the press at any point in this game, depending on how things roll in the next few minutes.
Well, the two Dohertys and Hughes out front here they're good defensive players. They're trying to bait him in, bring him over half. Don't dribble into it. There it is. Yeah. So that's twice that the Hillers have dribbled into the trap.
Yep.
You got to step back and read it.
Wow.
Forwards are too deep. Forwards have to come up to help.
It was almost a bailout. Not a bad call, and that's one way to break the press is he drew a foul. But they're really struggling. I don't see any indication that the Hillers have solved any of this press at all, Chuck.
Nope, not yet.
Yep, but it's still most
Jacob
of
Cohen in the game for the first time, handling the ball out front. Hillers have to reverse the ball.
Oh, nice. Oh, too bad.
Now Fury just lost it out of bounds. Hillers retreat back to their 2-3 zone. They're down 11 now, so they've got to be thinking about how to create some energy, offensive energy.
Yes. I think the experience of Westborough at the moment have the upper hand.
Well, they're a senior-laden team, Steve.
Yep.
You know? And it's showing.
Caspariello drawing another foul.
Dominic is very active in the paint.
Yep.
He moves.
Not a big kid, but he's slender, but certainly uses his body well.
Oh, that's just falling asleep on the weak side. So here's where you've got three defenders there. Now they're bringing the forwards up. That's great.
Oh, boy.
errant pass picked up.
Call another timeout.
Yep.
Again.
And just like that,
Wow.
you see the power of a press. You know, when you get 4 consecutive turnovers and 8 points off of that, that's a big jump right there.
You don't see that too often with the Hiller team.
No.
But it speaks to the experience of the Rangers and, you know, in terms of making adjustments. If you go down the street and it doesn't go well, you try a different street. And right now it's almost a duplication about 3 similar plays in a row, and they just can't get over half court.
Well, they got 3 guards trapping 2 guards, and there's not an easy outlet for them.
Right.
You know, normally what happens
you have to flash
is
somebody or something.
You got to flash somebody high,
Yep.
really high, like almost up to half court. Then he's going to turn, and you should have a 2-on-1 behind you. You know, it's a whole thing. It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
If they're trapping one player, you've got a 4-on-3. You know, if you can get the ball out of that trap. The key is not to dribble into the trap. Recognize it coming and throw over it.
Exactly. And all of a sudden, before you know it, Chuck, there's a 15-point margin. 5:45 left in the third quarter, where the Hillers have yet to score any points so far this half. Which
it's been a big drought.
Yeah, and the energy, just the pendulum's going Westborough's way at the moment, and hopefully the Hillers can respond a little bit. Always get the Hiller pride thing, so hopefully that'll start to kick in.
Well, we'll see. If they can get a little run here, get it under 10, that gives you a psychological barrier. So here you go. It's a little bit different now. They've got 3 guards in. Gives a break. There's still another trap there. Hiller guards have to recognize that trap coming.
Yep.
Not after it's set. That's a schematic thing.
Nothing there.
Nope. Oh, boy, that's a pretty shot. That is a pretty shot.
Matthew Doherty with a 3.
Hiller's struggling. Westborough putting a licking on him here in the third.
Yeah, really. Very humbling at the moment.
Yep. Yeah, Brendan Kelly, I think he just got a little ticked off and said, I'm going to the hall.
Yeah, you know.
I don't blame him.
And we haven't mentioned Brendan much in this game, Chuck, and doing some of the games last year, he was, like I said, dominant. But you need to get him the ball in the right spots, and he's there hasn't been those opportunities quite yet. And whether we'll see those opportunities tonight remains to be seen.
Lind lets a 3 go. No dice. Keefe
Nice
is there.
play.
Follows it up. Can't make it go. Rankatory. I got to just make a quick mention of our crew here. We have a chance to look at the monitor while we're announcing here. The camera work on a high school game is really spectacular. When you have 3 cameras and experienced people here, they're doing an outstanding job.
Amazing. Mary, Bob, and John, you guys are awesome. And we appreciate all you're doing tonight and always.
These guys are not rookies either. They've been doing this for a while, let me tell you. And they work really well together with Tom and Mike, and the statistics up on the board. It's a high-quality production. My hat off to HCAM and the crew.
Absolutely. Couple free throws.
Here we go.
For Drew Rankator.
Hiller's now going to start to create something. They're doing their own 1-2-2 trap here. But you'll see that.
Here we go. Oh.
There's your diagonals.
Nice block. Easy.
Nice move. Go up with it. Attaboy. Could have been a foul there.
Puvakad getting his money's worth on that foul.
Yep.
Michael Doherty at the line for 2. And that was a run and gun situation. Westborough really trying to.
Well, Westborough's really opened up the court. Now they're now playing 92 feet. They're going the whole distance, whereas the first half it was a very contained, very quarter-court game.
Yeah, a little more free-flowing this half with them.
Well, it seems to be playing into their strengths.
Yep, 18-point lead after a 4-point lead.
At halftime,
yep.
That's right. 14-point differential in 4 minutes. Timeout called by Westborough, I believe. So Westborough's up 19. They've done it with their press. They've done it with turnovers. It hasn't necessarily come off the set offense, but, boy, their transition points are right up there.
Yep, they've got a good flow going at the moment, and an interesting timeout. Maybe getting a few other players in the game, a little opportunity to give some of his bench players some minutes in the middle of the game as opposed to towards the end. And that's not to say the game's over, but
no. But I think Westborough has had a much shorter rotation.
Definitely.
Tom's gone deeper on the Hopkinton bench. Westborough's probably got a 7-man, 8-man rotation tops.
Yep.
And but they've got athletes out there. They've got guys that are playing. And the two Doherty boys have beautiful shooting strokes.
Exactly.
They really do.
And Caspariello has double digits as well. And
he's what we used to call a scrapper.
Yep.
He just scraps. He's in there. He's always around the ball.
Looking for the seam. Runs the baseline.
Really nice job.
So I was looking at some of the faces in the crowd and recognizing some faces of students who have been through Hopkinton High, but they're in college now, and just all time goes by, Chuck. It's been a great town here over the last 20+ years for our family. I know you've been here for longer than that, even. So
yep,
it's fun to do these games. Keeps us connected.
Well, I started coaching basketball here in the 80s, so if that gives you any clue.
Yep. Well, I didn't want to date you too much, but I guess you just did. Just self-inflicted.
Yeah, you can't get around it, man. It is what it is. There's a great look. Nice play by Doherty on the backside of the zone.
Yeah, 4:10 left in the third quarter. Only 2 points scored. In fact, I don't want to embellish too much, but in a quarter and a half, the Hillers have 10 points. That's not enough.
There's another turnover.
Good D. Oh, that's
turnovers have hurt the Hillers for sure this third quarter. A little sloppy on the ball handling. Westborough taking advantage too. You got to give them credit. They're converting.
Absolutely.
Love this kid Doherty, number 23 for Westborough. He doesn't score a lot of points, but he's one of those kids that things happen when he's in the game.
Number 23?
Yeah.
So that's Jake Hughes.
Hughes, rather. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah, he's unsung, humble, does the dirty work.
Keith gets it poked out of bounds, and the Hillers will have it side out in front of their own bench.
Get a game tomorrow here, Chuck. The girls, I wish I knew who they were playing, but there's a 2:30 game. If anyone's listening tonight here on this broadcast and you're looking for something to do in the afternoon tomorrow, I think it's a 2:30 game right here with the girls. Oh, nice. Oh. Euro step.
Here it was. High school version.
Some of these Euro steps, they start at half court.
Well, I'm telling you, these guys are 6'9", Euro stepping 2 strides, and it's just like, yikes.
Well, the Greek freak in Milwaukee, I forget his name. I can't pronounce his name, so I'll just...
I can't pronounce it.
He literally takes off from the top of the key, and he's
one of the best athletes I've seen in the NBA.
He's like 23 years old or 24 years old.
So the Hillers here struggling now, and this is where, as a coach, you look and say, okay, we may not pull this one out, but what kind of resolve do we have from here on out? What's our character like? Can we pull something together? Can we adjust a little bit? Nice look. There's a diagonal.
Yeah, plenty of season left.
Westborough player got a piece of it.
Like Hughes looking for the no-look pass, and a good idea, and the Hiller got a hand on that, so remains Westborough ball, 3:20 left.
Hopkinton continues to substitute liberally, but Westborough stays to that core.
Yep. That speaks to the continuity they have going.
Oh, yeah, they played together.
Yep. Easy.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Yep. Looking to double.
There it is. You see how they did that, though. They shuffle their feet in and they close that trap. They just close it down to the point where if you pick up your dribble, you're in trouble.
And the Hillers have to anticipate that a little better
before
it happens.
They're throwing the diagonal better now, and they're getting some decent looks.
Samantha Ding's helping us out, letting us know that the Hiller girls have a game tomorrow against a heck of a good team in Foxborough, another non-league game here.
Yeah.
Always a good, I believe they have a home-and-home with them, or at least they play each other annually. So
that's a good test.
Yep.
Here's your inside look, diagonal away. Boy, is that pretty.
Michael Doherty having a heck of a game,
He sure
launching
is.
it from three-point land. Not lacking in the confidence department, but,
No,
but to his credit, he's backing it up. So
Yes,
if that helps your game, you tip your hat. So
yep.
They're
delivering.
It can't feel good if you're on the other side, but that's just the way it goes here.
So Westborough starting to substitute now. Kester lets one go from 3. It looked good. Westborough coach slowing the pace down. Slowing the pace down. 2 minutes, 15 seconds ago here in the third quarter. Westborough has taken a commanding lead. They were up by 4 at halftime.
Oh!
Nice play by Lind. Got up, kept his hand up, didn't make contact.
Sweet block. Maybe a little spark there. Maybe we can play off that a little bit, but it's a big mountain to climb down 23 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. But you got to play the game out, and still time to make the rest of the game worthwhile. Whether they come all the way back or not, just let's see if they can get back on track here.
Kelly blocks that one out of bounds. Plays some good defense there. Hiller's ball. So see if Westborough stays in this. They're staying in the press. No, they're starting to drop. Now they're backing off. Yep. So Westborough coach, good coaching etiquette here.
Yes.
Playing man-to-man.
Oh, that's a walk.
Yeah, that was definitely a walk. Doherty staying on the court, though. He's going to get his points.
He's going to have about 15 points anyway.
Hopkinton has shifted over now to a 1-3-1 zone. It's usually a little more aggressive trapping zone.
25 calling for the ball. Alex Badger, haven't called his name much. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, you get to hear that from here. No foul.
Opposite.
Easy.
Had Kelly going.
Almost a walk.
Kester going hard and kicks it out to Montefiore.
Not there.
Tries to thread the needle, but Westborough closed it down.
Good decision by Alex Badger.
Wow,
And
nice
he gets
shot.
rewarded with a three-pointer.
Nice shot. Good ball movement by Rangers on that one.
Yep.
Back in their trap again. Somebody's got to come middle.
30 seconds left in the quarter.
Hiller's shooting percentage has just gone down the tubes in this third quarter as well.
Yeah, it's just, you got to tip your hat to the Hillers in the first half. And it's early in the season, so both teams are kind of getting their legs under them and trying to get rotations and such. And as you said, Westborough's got a 7 or 8 man rotation tops.
Right.
And for example, they're just bringing in Evan Berlisle for the first time. Pretty tall center.
Nice play good drive by Kester.
Before he came in, I don't think we've seen more than 7 or 8 players for
That's
Westborough.
right. Yeah, and I think this is the part where you're really learning your team. You're trying to, Coach Keen's trying to find out which combinations work well together. This will be a great film session.
Yes.
Because when you see that 1-2-2.
No box there, huh?
Nope. So the end of the third quarter, Steve,
Ooh.
And it's a 55-29 score after the Hillers being down by 4 points at halftime. They're getting whooped.
Yeah, I don't know how else to. Well, that's you're being kind. There's a lot of different verbs you could use there. I'm going to use that one.
That's right.
I'll put it a different way. They were out the Hillers, and I'm sorry for embellishing, but 26-4 in the third quarter is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And Westborough earned every one of those points, and again towards the end of the quarter, to your point earlier, the Westborough coach Brian Willar, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, exercised good judgment and proper etiquette, and pulled.
Well, that's what you want to see.
Took the pedal off the metal.
Yeah, especially after in a high school level, he saw what was going on, and he stepped off the gas a little bit, and that's appropriate. And now he's getting the rest of his bench. He'll have a whole fourth quarter to be able to play. And the Hillers now have to pull it together mentally. And you got to say, all right, look, we're not winning here tonight. The chances are not good that we're going to win here tonight. But we can't stop playing. And that's really what you're looking for as a coach right now. You're looking for who on your team is going to continue to give maximum effort.
Right.
So Hiller's going man-to-man now. First time tonight. They've been in a zone all night. Going to try to ratchet up some pressure here.
Here you go.
Nice play by Kelly. Oh, what a terrific play.
Nice. There you go.
Boy, there's a great execution by Brendan Kelly.
Stealing the hoop.
Now they're going to need some help.
Nice.
Oh, that was an anticipation call.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. I didn't really see the foul from here, and I'm trying not to be a homeboy here, but
I don't mind being a homeboy.
Well, all right, as long as you say it's all right. But Brendan Kelly coming out of the gate in the fourth quarter saying, hey, I'm going to take over here, and then gets a steal 10 seconds in, and then gets a layup, and then he gets a block, and unfortunate call by the ref, but it's good to see the spark.
Well, I think that's what Coach Keene is looking for. One of his seniors is stepping up and saying, hey, follow me. I'm not done yet. We have a quarter to play. And, he wants the younger guys to take heart and continue the same type of level.
We had a little situation from
the and it was little.
Yeah, very little. I don't know if we can get Mary Arnott might have to be able to zoom on that, but there's some children scattering about and maybe just trying not to acknowledge that they just had an extra ball roll onto the floor.
So they're back in their trap again. Up 26 points.
Easy.
There's your middle. That's your middle. That's what you do. That's how it works. It's exactly. That was textbook breaking in the press right there.
Absolutely. They kept their composure, Chuck, and and Brendan found the seam, and
Brendan exhibited good court vision as well.
Yep.
Kester's gone cold the second half.
Oh.
Boy, that's
just Coach Keene is like, come on, let him play. I mean.
Yeah. But so as a coach, when you're down 26, you don't complain. Just let it go. Save those.
It was just a look. There's no verbal message. It was all sort of body language.
With the officials in the Tri-Valley League, etc., you got to pick your battles here.
Right. But that's an example of a foul that probably should have been not called.
Yeah. Hiller's point guard's really having difficulty with this double team. That's a pretty play.
Yep. To your point, your man Jake Hughes from Westborough, impressive play, kept himself under control, which doesn't always happen at this level. Clearing the bench out here.
Yep. Coach Keene wants to give some guys some playing time out here.
Tough D by the Rangers still.
Rangers are a solid club. Yep. Oh, that's a great play by Kelly.
Two nice hoops by Brendan in the fourth quarter here.
Impressive thing about that play is he was well covered.
Yep. Oh, that's
a little eager on that one,
That was all body there.
So the Hillers are in the bonus. So Doherty will go back to the line and add to his scoring here this evening.
Wholesale changes here.
Yep.
Not a bad stretch for the Hillers. In the last, minute and a half, they kind of, this quarter, if you just look at the quarter, it's 4-4 this quarter. So
Yeah,
that's as a coach, you sort of
You just say,
you look
hey,
for something.
that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Nice rebound.
Oh, off his knee.
Seemed to have lost
I
the
think they got a
handle.
little bit of a gift on that one.
He got the benefit of the call on that one.
Yeah.
Cohen with the ball in the corner. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a good call.
Nice play.
It's always a good call when
Well, we had a game, Mr. Mike the Man Tarosian and I had a game last week, and this score was more lopsided than this. And the Hiller girls, I think it was a 65-18 type of score final, and we just do our best as the oh, nice move by Cohen.
Wow. Squeezed that one up, didn't he?
Beautiful shot.
So the Hiller's in a man-to-man. Everybody's got to find their man.
Oh, nice.
There it is.
There it is.
Nice rebound.
Unlucky.
Can't get it to fall.
Bodies flying everywhere again.
Yes, they are.
Jacob Cohen showing a little life there. Nice move to the hoop, and the second one he just had rolled off, but it was still a nice take to the hoop.
One of the things that happens is when you get a steal like that and you're bunched up, you've got to spread that court to take advantage of the numbers. And the Hillers were kind of bunched in the middle there, so there wasn't a lot of room to operate.
Oh, tough.
Tough rebound.
Got to box out.
Westborough. Nice post up down here. Rosen playing tough. And Westborough throws it away. Good job by the Hiller defense.
There you go. Well, it gives Coach Keene a little Hiller pride going on this quarter. Chuck, this kind of an even quarter.
Hillers go 1-4 low.
Oh.
A lot of weaving action here.
Yep. Cohen, to his credit, just taking it up there, taking it to the hoop, draw a foul there. Got himself 2 shots.
Yes, indeed. Cohen at the line. Everybody's in the bonus from here on out. Yikes.
We'll be here till, and I got a gig tonight, Chuck. I got to get to my gig.
Cohen nails the first of 2. Short on the second, but the Hillers pull down the rebound, and foul called on Westborough.
Player Alex Badger was like, how could that be on me? But it was.
So Nick Hines is on the Nick Hines is on the line. He's shooting 1-1. Hits the first one, earns the bonus.
Little line drive, but
hey,
straight in. We'll take it.
That's right. Just missed. Didn't get the roll on that one. Here come the Rangers coming up the sidelines.
Floater.
Nice hustle.
Cross court.
Baseball pass.
Yep. Wide open shot.
Comes Keith pushing it.
So Westborough's cooled off this quarter, Chuck, only with 4 points this quarter. Oh, nice. And one. Oh, too bad.
Good rebound by Rosen. Hiller's trying to create some offense by driving more. This one, they're in a man-to-man, so you got one-on-one situations.
Right. And the Westborough is not to diminish what the Hillers have going on this quarter, but their starters are largely on the bench.
Oh yeah, this is this is this is where the guys further down the bench get their minutes, learn about varsity pace.
Yep. And this unit for the Hillers is having a pretty good quarter. So.
Spar with the rebound out to Keith. Keith trying to thread the needle, but too many feet there. Westborough coach calling a timeout. 4:14 to go. Up by 22 points. Westborough coach calls a timeout to do something with strategy.
Yeah, we're going to let the 50-50 raffle happen here.
Brenda Hughes. Congrats to Brenda Hughes. You can pick up the winning amount over there. Thank you very much.
Brenda Hughes is the 50-50 raffle winner and could be a relative of Jake Hughes on the Westborough team, just to guess. Case cracked.
Got it, man. Got to do it.
So, yeah, when you call a timeout with a 22-point lead, 4 minutes left in the game, there's got to be something that Coach Millar of Westborough saw that wanted to review. Again, a teaching moment for his team and bench guys as well. So I'll just have to let Donna know I'm going to be a little late for my gig, and she's waiting there for me. So
that's all right.
Yeah, we'll make it through. It's a long weekend. We have plenty of time. So. But hopefully the Hillers can keep some momentum going and make the final score a little more respectable. And who knows? We've seen stranger things happen, but that's a big mountain. 23 points, 22 points. The Hiller pride thing is we'll like to see that.
Leading scorer for Westborough still out on the court. That's him right there.
A little sloppy play there. Both teams having turnovers there.
Man-to-man defense. Man-to-man, unless they're just letting him go one-on-one.
Almost a walk. Nice play.
Nice pass.
Good ball movement by the Hillers there. Showed some patience.
So both Dohertys are on the court.
Good D by the Hillers. Off Westborough. Ooh. Yep. So the Westborough coach decided to put some of his starters back in.
Yeah, a little curious.
Which is fine. I don't think the lead is in any jeopardy at the moment, but you never know.
Yep. So Hiller's going 1-4. Some good movement here without the ball now for the Hillers.
Nothing there.
I don't know how he got away with that one.
Yeah, that was a euro and a half stop there. Yeah. Oh, nice move. Matthew Doherty.
Yep.
Smooth player. Westborough's got some good talent. Oh, nice play. Unlucky bounce.
Yep. Hillers players continuing to work hard with 2.5 to go here.
Almost a walk.
Hillers got a break. Spar has it in the middle. Gives it up to Cohen. Foul called on Doherty. Cohen will go to the line again.
Yeah, Jacob Cohen having getting the most of his minutes tonight.
He's been on the offensive end. He's been very aggressive.
Yep. Scrappy player.
Yep.
Again, these the players are getting used to each other. Still early in the season, and we're getting used to the players as well.
Oh yeah.
Getting to know some of the tendencies and.
This is only their fourth game.
Right.
Fourth game of the year. A long way to go yet. Nice hustle by the Hillers. Rinkatoric finds Keith. Keith lets it fly. A little short. And a foul called on the Hillers. So 2 minutes straight up to go. Hillers down by 21. And Westborough will be going to line. The Rangers with a nice win for them today, increasing their victories to 4-1 on the season. Hillers will drop to 2-2.
Seems people have cleared out. It's almost like the Garden, the Boston Garden, with a little bit of a one-sided situation. At least the second half was.
Second half. First half was really good. First half. It was 17-17 at the end of the first quarter, 29-25 at halftime. And then it was just a runaway train in that third quarter.
Third quarter was an avalanche happening here. You couldn't stop it. Pick a cliche. We just use a couple of them, but that's really the way it went. And back to reality. You know, this kid's going to be going back to school next week. Oh, nice move by Jake.
Wow. He squeezed that one up, didn't he?
Beautiful play. Wide open.
Hits the stanchion, so it's out of
Quinn
bounds.
Donovan launching one, or I think it was Quinn. Lost track here. 20-point differential, 1:25 left. Hillers showing a little pride here in the fourth quarter, tightening the score up a little bit.
Always happy to be working these high school games with HCAM, being able to bring it to the community. Keith misses a three-pointer, but
nice
follows
hustle.
up, gets his own rebound.
Ooh, that's almost an offensive foul. It kind of cleared out.
Yeah.
Ooh, little extra bump there. I think
Cohen got away with one. No, he did. He got away with one, man.
And I think the Westborough player, they have pride too, Chuck. So he didn't like that call. And I think
when you're a defensive player and you're moving your feet and somebody extends that arm into your belly, that doesn't feel too good.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to watch Westborough now. You know, when you play a non-league game, you kind of follow them after you play them once and see how they do in their own league.
Well, they certainly with their talented group. A lot of slashers, a lot of good shooters. Hillers have a little work to do, but long season ahead. Maybe perhaps a little reality check tonight. Oh, nice move.
Good extension to get that shot off, boy.
Luke Lentine.
Yep.
With a nice move to the hoop. Almost got it to fall. Hillers got it down to 19 points, so it was 26. So
just under a minute to go.
Again, we want to mention our director Tom Dings and our graphics doing graphics Samantha Dings. And camera tonight, Mary Arnott, Bob Hamilton, and John Rich. Thank you all for taking such good care of Chuck and I.
Oh, yeah. They make it easy with the camera work they do. Really terrific job. Happy to have HCAM as an organization and these guys on the athletic side of things.
Oh, nice box out. And good sportsmanship displayed by Alex Badger of Westborough, helping up the Hiller off the floor.
Yep. I think did he foul out? He fouled out. That was a scoreboard call.
Ellis Spar, junior guard, hits the first of two. A lot of lefties on this team. Is that my imagination?
I don't know. I got to keep an eye on that.
You got Ambersoni, Puvakad, Cohen, Spar. Anyway, there's a lot of lefties.
Yeah.
In my day, if you're a lefty, you had an advantage.
That's right. Yeah. That's exactly right. Always like those southpaws.
Yep.
19 seconds left to go to wrap this one up.
Double bonus.
Hillers will have their work to do. I think they're back into their league schedule after the holidays.
Yep. Probably have a practice tomorrow morning. They may not be so fun, but
yeah, about 6:30.
Yeah. And 19 seconds left. 20-point differential. Let's see if they can get one more hoop here before we can say goodnight. Cohen looking to launch one.
Nice.
There it is.
Here's your baseline shot.
There it is.
Good release. Rankatori, nice shot. And they just let this one run out. So once again, on behalf of HCAM, we're really pleased you were able to tune in tonight. We ask you to keep an eye on the schedule, as they'll be doing mostly Tuesdays and Fridays, I think, from here going on. Steve, a pleasure. Really appreciate you allowing me to join you up here today.
Absolutely, anytime. You passed the audition, Chuck.
Thank you.
Good time tonight, fun time, and despite the final score, we had a good time, and that's what it counts.
So on behalf of HCAM, thank you everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you again probably right after the holidays.